Today is the 6th of July 2023. On the 6th of July in 1957, John Lennon was introduced to Paul McCartney. I missed this event by a few weeks because I wasn't born until the 3rd of August 1957. I'll probably take a jump to around about 1970, and I would have been at Gattaca Comp by then, and some of my friends started to bring albums into school to swap with each other, and I lent one off a friend of mine, kept it for around about a week, and to be honest, it was life-changing. So as you can see, I'm not going to start at the beginning, because sometimes the beginning isn't the best place to start. I'm going to talk about the music I liked, the venues that I visited, some which are still around and some which have long gone, but we'll work our way backwards in time and probably a little bit forwards in time as well in other videos. At the moment we are on William Brown Street, and we're going to take a short walk to St John's Precinct, St John's Market. So this is St George's Hall, and we're going to walk to where that beacon is. That tower used to be called St John's Beacon. It's now Radio City Tower. But as you can see from this banner, which has been left up since Liverpool hosted the Eurovision Song Contest, it says Liverpool, Music City. And in a way, I guess that's true, because we did have the most famous band ever. But this video isn't going to be about the Beatles, it's going to be about a venue, and a venue I used to visit in the 1970s to see live bands. Sadly, this venue is no longer there. It ceased to exist in the 1980s. This is Lime Street Station, by the way, and it has a statue of one of our entertainers. Not her, she was an MP, but this is Ken Dodd, who was quite famous for many years as a comedian, but also as a singer. Right, so that's where we've just been. That's St George's Hall on the left, and this is where we're going. This is St John's Market, St John's Precinct maybe, and the Holiday Inn, which is above, and we're going to turn the corner here where that bus is and head towards the Radio City Tower. The Moonstone was simply a pub. It was a place that hosted live music, and the bands who played here, I guess you would class as unsigned. They were amateurs or semi-professionals, and you didn't have to pay to go in. You just basically walked through the door, down a couple of flights of stairs, and you could stay as long as you wanted. Well, until closing time, obviously. But places like this, if they do exist at all these days, are very few and far between. So this is where the Moonstone was, Warren James, and this black part of the facade here is where you used to walk through the doors and go down the stairs into the pub below, and usually at the weekends it was absolutely packed out. But sadly, as you can see, it's now Warren James, and live music doesn't really exist in the same way as it used to. If the Moonstone had only closed recently, you would be able to go onto Instagram and find a million photographs of the place, and probably photographs of every band who ever played there and every person who ever walked down the steps. But sadly, the 1970s were very different, and people didn't take photographs of every minute of every day of their lives like we do now. So I came up with these two photographs. They were the best ones I could find. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll catch up in the next video, which should be along very soon, and we'll continue the theme.